Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good Friday, good Friday. Hope everybody having a good Friday. We're about to get into the content, man. Y'all make sure y'all get in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. It is free. The like button is free. Do it for me. You can hit that share button also. What's good, Mojo? What's good, Mika? What's good, David Johnson? 40 the splatter. G Mama Body. Salute to you, man. Salute to everybody that's gonna pull up. And if you're watching the replay, like I said, make sure you hit the like button. Hit the hype button, man. Hype your boy up. Y'all, I had just started the live probably about 3:30, probably about 30 minutes ago. But I made a mistake, so I had to reset the live. So I'm giving a little time for everybody to, spin the block. That was my fault. I didn't set the live early enough. So we had to spin the block a little bit. So as y'all come in, like I say, make sure you hit the like button. We about to get into the content. But man, we got some more content. In this live stream, we gonna start out with a little bit more Gucci Mane. Oh, Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane done dropped a diss track, y'all. Or a snitch track. Whichever one y'all want to call it. Should we call it a snitch track? Or should we just call it a diss track? Yeah, man. I felt like it was a whole bunch of telling in this one, man. Y'all know I gotta troll Gucci, man. I gotta troll Gucci, man, a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Zone 6 finest, man. Gotta troll him a little bit. I gotta troll him a little bit. And I'm gonna give y'all the reason why I gotta troll him, man. Because these rappers, man, they do the most, man. They want a halfway snitch and shit. Gucci Man want a halfway snitch, man. I don't know what to say about that, bro. If you're going to go ahead and tell Gucci, just go ahead and tell, my nigga. Go ahead and, call up the FBI agent. Let them know, hey, man, this is what happened. I want my jury back. You know what I'm saying? The man tried to make me sign the contract. Just go ahead and tell everything, man. All this goddamn part-time snitching. I can't get with that shit, man. Goddamn, bro. We can't defend you if you gonna do this part-time snitching. That's all I'm saying. We trying to defend you, Gucci, but you gotta go ahead and just snitch like everybody else. Yeah. You gotta just go ahead and snitch like everybody else. But anyway, man, let's get into the content. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Hold up. What I got here? My bad, y'all. I got something. Let me take this down real quick. So, all right, y'all. So we should be about ready. Anybody else that's a little late, they'll have to catch the replay, man. Y'all know we need them replay hours and everything. What's good, Selena? So, y'all, we've been talking about this the last couple of days since it all dropped and everything. We went over all the paperwork, as y'all know. So there's no questioning what was going on. A lot of people say, did Gucci Man snitch? Now, I'm going to be serious for a second, y'all. I'm going to be serious for a second. According to the rules of snitching, you cannot be a snitch if you don't commit a crime with somebody. Now, I'm just keeping it real. If Gucci Man wasn't committing a crime with Pooh Shiesty and it was legit business, then I don't think that Gucci Man actually snitched. I'm going to just make that clear. You get what I'm saying? Now, the nigga told. He definitely told. But snitching and telling are two different things. See, telling is when you see a crime happen and it ain't had nothing to do with you. Say is to the streets, I'm on the block, I'm doing all the illegal shit in the world, right? And I see some young cat unalive an old woman or some kid or something like that. I supposed to tell, you know what I'm saying, whether I'm a street nigga or not, you know what I'm saying. I supposed to tell what I see. But if me and a guy go and rob somebody together and I get caught, he don't get caught, or I get caught with my dope, he don't get caught, I ain't supposed to say nothing. That's the rules of snitching. But if I see a dude rob an old lady, I supposed to tell, you know what I mean? That's supposed to be the rules, you know. That's supposed to be the rules. But, you know, the rules have changed over time. You know, and Gucci, see, the thing about Gucci, why nobody won't just let this shit ride all type of way, because we got so many videos of Gucci saying stuff like, I'd never be a snitch. That ain't my type of shit. You know, he's been trying to keep this real nigga, street nigga, you know what I'm saying, reputation. So when you try to keep that real nigga, street nigga reputation, you gonna have niggas always hold you to that street nigga reputation. That's just, you know, that's just how it is. You can't be a halfway snitch. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I can see what's going on my computer. I want to have this thing ready. And that's the only thing that, you know, I have a problem with when it coming to Gucci Mane. Because he never came out and said, hey, I'm retiring from the streets. We know you're a rich nigga, but you still run around like you a real nigga, like you a street nigga. We get it, bruh. But you're gonna have to snitch like a civilian if you want us to put you in the civilian category. You can't say, hey, nah, nigga, I'm still a street nigga, but you don't want to goddamn, you know, give it up like a snitch. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, not only do we got Gucci Mane, like I said, I'm going to troll Gucci Mane a little bit, but y'all can all make y'all own decisions whether y'all feel like he a snitch or not. I don't give a fuck if the man is snitch or not. He's still, you know, CEO. But I think it is going to affect the type of dudes that want to do business with him, because, like I say, real street dudes, they ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Now, yeah, I believe Gucci a clone. He said, did the real Gucci say it or the clone Gucci? Yeah, that was the clone Gucci, because I think the real Gucci would never. The real Gucci gonna get it back in blood. You know, but the clone Gucci, man, the clone Gucci will tell on any goddamn body. Yeah, the clone Gucci gonna tell on anybody. He don't get no fucks. But not only that, y'all, outside the Gucci Mane shit, so what we gonna do in this live, we gonna react to the Gucci Mane song. It's called Crash Dummy. Now, last night, Gucci Mane dropped a new single because obviously this stuff been bothering him, right? So instead of him going to the police and giving his statement, the nigga dropped a diss track giving his statement. I ain't lying.
No.
Have you ever heard a nigga snitch on wax? Well, you gonna hear it today. You gonna hear it today. But I ain't never heard a nigga say, nah, I ain't gonna snitch to the feds, but I'm gonna get on wax and I'm gonna snitch like a motherfucker.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Hey, man, I'm talking about, he done divided up the whole rap industry, man, because you got people like 6ix9ine talking shit now. You know if 6ix9ine go to talking shit, but it's over for you. 6ix9ine talking shit. You got 50 Cent talking shit. You got who else talking shit? Oh, you already know this one. Now when Boosie gotta say, nah man, that ain't the street, bro. That ain't it. When Boosie gotta say something, yeah. Shout out to him and man, Fly, see you in the area, my guy. Yeah, when Boosie gotta say something. So I'm gonna tell y'all how it's supposed to be though. Well, not how it's supposed to be, but how it is in the streets. There's a rapper that got robbed, and it was just legit shit. He wasn't doing no street shit. He just got robbed as a rapper. Now, he could have went to the police because he wasn't doing no street shit. This is a rapper that just got out of prison, so he don't want no smoke. Do y'all know who that rapper is that got robbed? And I bet none of y'all heard about it. Him and McFly might know. There's another rapper that recently got robbed, but nobody heard about it. You know why? Because he didn't cry and bitch about it. He didn't go to the police about it. None of that. I'm going to tell y'all who the rapper is, y'all. The rapper is, God damn, I just forgot that fast. I ain't forget, I got the nigga face in my, YFN Lucci. YFN Lucci recently got robbed, right? They say they beat YFN Lucci ass, took his jewelry, all type shit. YFN Lucci got to be the realest ATL nigga right now because anything out of Atlanta right now, nigga tell it. I ain't lying. Every nigga out of Atlanta that done had a crime committed against them or they been involved in a crime, all them niggas tell it. YFN Lucci, the only nigga kept it solid. Got robbed out his motherfucking shoes. See, that's what I mean for the splatter. You don't even know when he got robbed. Because he kept it G. He kept it G. But as soon as we seen Young Thug in the courtroom, we find, and Young Thug wanted to be the hardest nigga in the motherfucking Atlanta. Find out that nigga was in the interrogation room. Hey, you know, if you need anything else, just let me know. I'll tell you anything you need to know. Yeah, man, these niggas be claiming they solid, but a nigga, if you a fly on the wall in the interrogation room, you find out who these niggas really is, man. And Young Thug still out here trying to act like he the goddamn boss hole. Just say, bro, hey, bro, I'm a civilian now. I'm rich now. I give up all this street shit, and folks will not call you nothing. Nobody will say nothing. But you can't be called Young Thug, but then as soon as somebody get the interrogation tape, they see you telling the police, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Nah, man. All that street shit is out the motherfucking window, man. And they done fucked up all the street niggas in Atlanta, man. All the street niggas. But anyway, man, I was trying to give y'all a little time to get in here. So we gonna get into that. We also got this dummy right here, once again. Now, Corey Holcomb. Remember Corey Holcomb, the whole thing with him and Anton Daniels that blew out of proportion, right? Corey Holcomb is so tender that when the whole him and Anton Daniels thing went down, he decided to start talking shit about Anton Daniels' daughter, about his wife, and all of that stuff like that, right? But breaking news. There is a lawsuit out on Corey Holcomb. And guess who sued Corey Holcomb? It wasn't Anton Daniels. It wasn't Anton Daniels that sued Corey Holcomb. It was Anton Daniels' wife and his daughter. Now, if y'all been watching Earz to the Streets, did I not say that his wife is probably going to sue that nigga, not Anton? Damn, boy, I kind of hate being right sometimes. Y'all know. Did not Earz say that? Did Earz not say that? I said the wife is going to do it. Anton might not do it, but the wife going to do it, which is a smart move. That was a good chess move. That's one of those goddamn knights, you know, when you use your little horse. Yeah, that's a knight move. See, Mojo was here when I said it. So now y'all understand. I understand why y'all watch Earz to the Streets. Because as crazy as I sound sometimes, Earz be right more than he be wrong. Just like I'm saying with this case, we gonna keep an eye on it. But Gucci Man wants to be too street where he don't want to testify. Bruh, we already saying that you're not a street nigga, you's a businessman. So why won't you just go ahead and do what you gotta do as a businessman? But see, he's giving us this street nigga vibe. So now when we call him a snitch, it's like, damn, bro, we don't know what we can be. Say, yeah, you can be crazy sometimes. Yeah, I know I'm crazy sometimes. But, you know, the thing about it is, see, Gucci, we don't know what side to play with Gucci. See, he wanna not tell like a street nigga. I ain't gonna tell nothing. I'm like, well, damn, bro, we gonna give you a pass if you tell. Nah, I'm too street. Okay, if you too street, why the fuck you gave a statement out the gate? Nah, I ain't getting no statement out the gate. Yeah, you did, nigga. Stop lying. You gotta choose one side or the other. So y'all, let me let's go through a little recap. And cause 1090 Jake has released, and you know once 1090 Jake released it, there ain't no putting it back in the bag. So 1090 Jake has released a lot of evidence of the snitching. So let's go over, you know, pretty much what was said, what was done, you know, the whole 9 yards. So let's get into the details, man, because the devil is in the details. The devil is in the details. Now, shout out to 1090 Jake. I don't mind going on his content. He don't go out there and go to flagging people and shit. So I don't mind reacting to his content. So let's see what 1090 Jake done put together when it comes to a little bit of this evidence. Now, some of this stuff I already done broke down as far as the paperwork and all that stuff like that. But there's some things in here that I did not break down. 1090 Jake has the original paperwork, y'all. Y'all seen the complaint, but 1090 Jake got when Gucci Man went straight to the police station. And he got the other guy that helped, you know what I'm saying, tell the police also. So let's check it out. Let's check it out. Earz to the streets in y'all area. Make sure y'all hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. Share it to your Facebook. Share it to your YouTube. Just, you know, share it to wherever.
And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake. Man, I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we got a major update in the Gucci Man versus Pooh Shiesty case. I have new paperwork that hasn't been seen, and we're gonna break it down.
You say 1090 Jake look like Biz 101? God damn.
Quick pause, because this might happen.
Okay, hold on. Let's get past the commercial. Hey, y'all, I just got me a new sponsorship, y'all. I got to set it up. Shout out to Earz for getting a sponsor, y'all. I got to set it up. I got to set it up, y'all. I got to set it up. Somebody fucking with Earz, man. They want to sponsor Earz to the streets. They say they're going to give me 30%. Shit. Let's do it.
Helping people like you stay more on top of their finances. So by now, everyone that's been tuned in should know that everyone involved has been denied bond and is being held by the feds. A picture of Big 30 on the jail yacht has already hit the internet, and Pooh Shiesty has hired a power.
So the internet is savage, man. How the fuck do niggas get pictures of niggas on the yard? They got pictures of Big 30 on the yard, man. This nigga walking like he constipated and shit.
Warehouse of a legal team.
There is no contract, this mystery contract. They have no contract.
We talked about this because we went over this yesterday where, you know, Big 30, I think this is Big 30 lawyer, or Pooh Shiesty's lawyer. This is Pooh Shiesty's lawyer. He's telling about there ain't no contract. There ain't no jury. There ain't none of that stuff that got found. So nobody got a arraign. Nobody got the watch. Nobody got the contract. Nobody got the footage of the robbery. They didn't find the guns. They didn't find anything in Pooh Shiesty's house. They didn't find anything in Big 30 house. This is a whole lot of he said shit. And then you got Gucci Man saying he's not going to testify even though he gave us a statement. And we about to see the statement that Gucci Man gave.
They have no video of.
And appreciate, yeah, shout out to the mods for helping me with the sponsorship. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're right, 40. Y'all help me out with the sponsorship.
Of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns. They have no.
I am gonna wait though. I get the monetization back on the 25th around that area. So before I fully start doing the sponsorship and all that shit and going through all that, I'm gonna wait till my monetization kick back in. So
no jewelry. They have none of that physical evidence. What they have is they have allegedly 5 individuals, one of them being a very well-known individual that is allegedly cooperating with the government and making these allegations against my client and many more.
Which is Gucci Man. Yeah, they got one dude making statements to the government on his client, and that guy name is RD, Roger Davis, Gucci Man. The snitch, halfway snitch, not a snitch, but kind of a snitch, but not really a snitch. But, you know, nah, he ain't a snitch. He's a tattletale. We can't call him a snitch, man. He wasn't committing a crime with Pooh Shiesty. He's a tattletale. That's what he is. Is that okay to the Gucci Man fans if we just call him a tattletale?
Now, clearly his lawyer is sending shots at none other than the infamous Gooch, and I have new paperwork with some details y'all are gonna want to see. But first and foremost, there are people out there spreading a narrative that Gucci said nothing. He was with an off-duty cop who was his security, and that's who snitched.
And that's, you know, a lot of people that want to protect Gucci Man's image, and I get it, man. A lot of people grew up on that Gucci Man era between what it was, about 2007, about 2010, 11. And Gucci, you know, he was that nigga, bro. No, a lot of people, like, it's some people that you grow up on, you can't tell them shit about Gucci Man, bro. I got some homeboys on my Facebook page, bro. They I don't think they're gonna be able to get over this. And it's not like he snitched in a bad way. He just did a little telling. He didn't take his lick like he's given out a whole bunch of times, because you gotta think about it, man. Gucci Man been a jack boy, a robber, his whole adult life, according to him, until he got rich. So now when he get robbed, he should look at that as karma. I don't know how you gonna go get the police. What if a nigga would have went and got the police on you when you robbed them? Gucci Man robbed niggas before when he made black tees. When he told his story, I remember this. I wish I could go find it. But Gucci Man said when he made black tees and when he made Trap House, he said he robbed a nigga and he took the money that he robbed a nigga and he went and paid Zaytobi to produce a beat for him. And he just went in like that, and that's how he got on. So you got niggas doing the same thing to him. My nigga, respect the game.
No, bitch. This is coming from one of the biggest Gucci fans since I was 15. Gucci snitched. According to the federal paperwork, he had 2 security officers, one of which stayed in the lobby of the building, the other staying in the vehicle, and neither of the 2 ever entering the recording studio.
Remember I told y'all that? See, I don't need 1090 Jake to tell me some shit I can read right there in the paperwork. Remember when we was talking about that and I say, and everybody was like, well, the police officer, the one that told him, I'm like, well, if the police wasn't in there when the nigga was getting robbed, how can he testify for Gucci Man? You can't have somebody else testify for you. Since when? The nigga that got his jewels took, he got to be the one that say something. If he don't say nothing, shit, everything blows up. What's good, Musso Bros?
After Gucci was robbed and brought out of the booth and into the control room where everyone else was getting robbed, his security guard who was in the lobby saw a Big 30 blocking the door. That's when both guards attempted to push through the door, only to see Pooh Shiesty's gang with more Drakes than that lookalike contest. So in reality, the security didn't actually witness any of the robbing or kidnapping.
I ain't gonna lie though. I need the kind of security 50 Cent and Lil Wayne got. Like, if I got that kind of money, like, them niggas got Navy SEALs and shit as they security guard. My security guard come in that bitch out and a whole bunch of niggas got Drakes. Nigga, I want this type of security guard gonna shoot 5 niggas in 5 seconds before niggas can react. Like, pow, 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 pow. You all right, Mr. Hendricks? Yeah, I'm good. I appreciate that. Like, come on, bro. How you gonna be my security and let me get robbed? Make that shit make sense, bro. What the fuck I'm paying you for? If I didn't peep game not to let 6 niggas in the fucking studio with me, why the fuck didn't you peep game? What the fuck was your antennas? You should have said, hey, Mr. Earz, Mr. Gucci Man, Hey, I don't think it's wise to let all these niggas come in. All these niggas got on shiesty masks and all black and all type of shit. You sure, Mr. You sure, Gucci, you want to let these niggas in the studio, let these niggas stay outside with us? Like, I need my security guard to be on point, bro.
They just saw commotion at the end and guns drawn. But let's look at the finer details. I was able to obtain the incident report from the Dallas Police Department, which states they responded to a robbery in which suspect Pooh Shiesty had the complainant at gunpoint and took the complainant's property.
All right, now let's take a little look at this, man. Let's slide back right here. So this is where 1090 Jake do a good job at. 1090 went and got the incident report, y'all. Nobody else went and got the incident report. So this incident report is when you go to the police station, and this is what they have out the gate, because you told them this. This is what Gucci told them. So let's read into it a little bit. So City Dallas, we got a reporting officer right here, Renard Dorothyville or something like that, and another reporting officer. So offense code, robbery of an individual, business office, no gang, unknown gang affiliation. Okay.
Able to obtain the incident report from the Dallas Police Department, which states they responded to a robbery in which suspect Pooh Shiesty had the complainant at gunpoint and took the complainant's property. The suspect description would say he was wearing black pants, a black shirt, and a black ski mask, while the victim was none other than Roderick Delantic Davis.
Oh, damn, Gucci. They got you in black and white, Roderick. How they get your motherfucking middle name, bro, if you ain't have to tell? See, he wants to tell us, I ain't told shit. So we like, okay, cool. But when the police tell us you told, we're like, okay, you told. Nah, I ain't tell. Like, you can't be on both sides of the fence, bro. We don't blame you for telling, but we just taking your street nigga card if you're telling. That's all I'm saying. Well, not we, because I'm not a street nigga. I'm saying the street niggas gonna take your street nigga card if you told in any type of capacity. That's all I'm saying. You ain't snitch, you just told. There's a difference. Y'all get that part about the streets? There's snitching and there's telling.
AKA Gucci Mane. Now the victim-suspect relationship would say they were acquainted, and the incident report would also name the two other victims with Gucci. Now again, everyone was saying, oh, they robbed the security who was a cop and that's who snitched. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I agree with 1090 Jake. Shut the fuck up. That man told, man. That man told, bro. That's all. That's all. He ain't no snitch. He's just a tattletale.
MM in the federal paperwork is confirmed to be Matthew Marzal, Gucci's personal photographer, and BP is confirmed to be 46-year-old Brandon Putman.
Now, this is information we did not know. Because remember, Pooh Shiesty told Gucci Man and BP to go out the west exit door. Right? So I assumed that BP had to be one of his security guards, right? So this is who BP is.
Now things get even more interesting here. BP is a private chef closely associated.
Okay, I know who that is, nigga. That's Juice Man right there, nigga. Juice Man ain't telling shit, nigga. Hey, okay. Let me see what that paperwork just said real quick. So let's read what it said about BP. BP was pushed onto the couch in the control room while an individual known to BP as CMO Damn Fool and a part of Williams' crew, later identified as Rogers, searched his pocket. So that nigga Damn Fool ran through this nigga pockets and stole his wallet, BP's chain, and a necklace bearing the moniker 1017. Damn. Was stolen from his neck by another subject he knew as Glizzy 375, later identified as McDaniel. During the robbery, McDaniel repeatedly threatened to shoot BP for moving, but Williams Jr. instructed McDaniel not to. BP further identified the individual he knew as Baby Slime 375, later identified as Johnson, as being involved in the kidnap and robbery, and that during the control room robberies, Johnson possessed a firearm and held BP and others at gunpoint. Both MM and BP identified an individual they knew as KD, later identified as Waters. So, along with being involved in the kidnap and robbery, possessing a firearm and holding them at gunpoint. Boy, these niggas told more than the white boy.
Putman. Now things get even more interesting here. BP is a private chef closely associated to Gucci Mane, as he can be seen not only wearing a 1017 chain, but sporting 1017 clothing, as well as attending many events such as Gucci's birthday. But things go back way further than that. BP is one of Sun Valley's originals. Sun Valley being the old apartments located in Zone 6 on Atlanta's east side of Boulder Crest Road.
Man, everybody know about Sun Valley, nigga, because of Gucci Mane. Yeah, man. Sun Valley, out Boulder Crest Road. That Boulder Crest. Yeah, man, shit. Nigga, I used to fuck with that Boulder Crest shit. The nigga was over there getting it back in the goddamn when I got home. I was over there pulling up on Boulder Crest, I ain't lying.
A hood Gucci has famously rapped about for years, and the same hood OJ the Juice Man came up out of, which is why they'd all be pictured together. BP would be tagged in old photos of Gucci in the hood, showing this wasn't just a personal chef, this was a very close friend of Gucci, possibly considered family. And in that same photo, BP would comment classic, to which someone replied, "Not one rat or coward among us."
Not no more. Because, nigga, even if Gucci ain't a snitch, but this nigga told it all. That nigga told it all. BP told it all. Nigga ran his pockets, got his wallet, and all type of shit. That was the nigga that was supposed to get it back in blood. What's good, Clippers?
Well, BP would also make the news back in 2010 after Clayton County and Fulton County authorities seized over 300 pounds of marijuana valued at $1.7 million, while seizing almost $200,000 in cash, multiple vehicles, and a gun.
But that boy had that goddamn, that rabbit food, boy. That boy was getting to the bag now. So, you know, he was a street nigga, for sure. Now, this is 16 years later. The man might have done changed his life. Shit, I changed my life. Shit, I ain't been in no trouble since 2004. So, you know, yeah, I'm 20 years clean. This man could be 16 years clean now. But 2010, shit, that was when Gucci was in his prime. So, you know, he probably should have, quit that shit back then.
So BP wasn't just anybody, he was a real nigga, man, But inside of that music recording studio, he'd get his chain snatched, his pockets ran, and BP would identify not one, not two, but 4 of the suspects by name and Instagram handles.
So that nigga knew everybody's name. He was the street nigga, and they knew it. They was like, man, there's too many street niggas in here that's gonna tell, for them to tell. Because the only motherfucker that ain't the street nigga is the cameraman. Allegedly, hell, he might be a street nigga too. So they probably felt like they were robbing a bunch of street niggas.
Now let's talk about Gucci. The incident report would state the responding officer met with complainant 1, Roderick Davis, and the 2 other victims who stated they were robbed at gunpoint by 6 or 7 unknown suspects wearing black attire. So this is stating Gucci was one of 3 suspects who told police he was robbed. Now the actual statements have been redacted. Acted under Texas law, but police were...
My fault. I had myself still on mute. I was reading one of the comments. I was reading the person that said, in the moment, the nigga don't know how to think he fucked up and listen to Kayor. Ain't no joke. Hey, I feel you.
Told exactly what was taken by who. Gucci told officers he was robbed of $3,600 in cash, a blue and white Bulgari watch valued at $250,000, alleged to be the same watch gifted to him by his wife for his birthday.
What? Oh, damn, Gucci. No. You told them they got $3,600. Well, damn, Gucci. Gucci say they got me for 3,800, well, 36 or 38, somewhere around there. They took the man's wife, the watch that his wife gave to him, the ring that his wife gave to him. See, the ring right here, valued at $250,000. The watch valued at $250,000. Nigga, that's $500,000 right there, and 3,600. And every single thing, the victim, Roger Davis. It don't say somebody else the victim. This nigga lost $500,000 worth of shit. Nigga, I'm telling. Or I'm getting that back in blood. But I mean, like they say, all of it is insured. But if it's insured, you gotta tell. You can't halfway tell. You got all the way tell, nigga. Yeah, you can get your insurance claim, but you can't get it by the time. Man, I'm a street nigga. I ain't telling on shit, nigga. I ain't told the police shit. Well, you better go tell them something. I'm telling, nigga. If I'm a legit nigga, I'm a businessman, I'm telling. This nigga want to play both sides of the fence. That's the problem I got. Come on, bro. Go on, tell. Say it with your chest, nigga.
Watch valued at $250,000, alleged to be the same watch gifted to him by his wife or his wife. Now, the actual statements have been redacted under Texas law, but police were told exactly what was taken by who. Gucci told officers he was robbed of $3,600 in cash, a blue and white Bulgari watch valued at $250,000, alleged to be the.
Hey, boy, that watch hard as the fuck too, boy. I ain't lying. I gotta have that back, boy. Nah, you ain't selling that on no motherfucking back market, boy, cause nah, bro. We gotta get that back, boy. Look at that bit. That hard.
The same watch gifted to him by his wife for his birthday, and his wedding ring worth $50K, while his earrings were worth another $250,000, meaning Gucci was robbed for a total of $553,600. BP got for his 1017 Penny.
Man, how much y'all think that motherfucking Pooh Shiesty can get that bit for? Get for that shit? I bet, and I'm just throwing this out there. Man, gotta probably get that nigga like 50 for that shit. What's good, Pusha? Y'all think Gotti won't get that nigga 50 for that shit just to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with him?
Ending worth $20K, and the cameraman got hit for his Rollies and Louis, worth around $96,000 total. So in all, Shiesty.
Damn, hold on. So the nigga, the other nigga got hit for $96,000. Hold on, go back and hit that again.
$100. BP for a total, while his earrings were worth another $250,000, meaning Gucci was robbed for a total of $553,600. BP got for his 1017 pendant worth $20K, and the cameraman got hit for his Rollies and Louis, worth around $96,000 total.
Damn, nigga got hit for the Louis and the Rollies. Yeah, I see why these niggas told.
So in all, Shiesty is made off with over $600,000 worth of shit.
So one nigga got robbed for $500,000. I mean, so all together these niggas got hit for about $500,000. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way in. All together these niggas got hit for about $500,000. And if they didn't tell, they could resell that shit. But the fact that the niggas told shit, you know, now that shit too hot to sell. You can't really melt that shit down. That ain't gold. That's a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying, bullshit. You know, moistenites and whatever they call that shit. Whole bunch of goddamn, you know, bullshit they done put together, and that shit ain't gonna sell nowhere near that. You can't even break that shit down and sell it like that.
Now, how would the police know exactly what was taken from Gucci? Because he told them. Y'all really think Gucci's security was in a whole nother area of the building that didn't see shit, and he's gonna know exactly what got taken from Gucci and the exact value? Or do y'all think Gucci was standing there whispering to his security, telling him what to tell the police so he wouldn't be considered a rat? All in all, it's looking bad for everyone in this situation. Gucci told, Pooh Shiesty them facing life, and crazily enough, none of the evidence has been recovered. No guns, no jewelry, nothing.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be a hard sell right there. Because who is to say that lawyer ain't gonna come up there and say, man, because if they end up going to court and they don't have none of that shit, they gonna try to flip that shit and say, man, nah, Gucci trying to get a goddamn insurance scam. They might say, man, he tried to, you know what I'm saying? He trying to act like his jewelry got stolen, act like we robbed him trying to get an insurance claim. Because other than that, y'all see nothing don't make no damn sense. How we robbed them and then we let them leave to go call the police? Why we didn't leave first? Why they didn't call the police from the place of the crime? Why this man don't want to cooperate? Which he gonna cooperate because the Fed's gonna subpoena him to come in. And he gonna try to get up there and do a little Woody. I don't recall. All right, then, we're gonna throw this fucking case out.
On top of that, apparently nothing has been found on video. So this whole case is built on statements, meaning Gucci and his team will have to see this through and fully cooperate to get justice.
And it's gonna be so much pressure on Gucci, this nigga is not about to take no motherfucking stand and point out the niggas and say he robbed me, he did this, he did that, without a guarantee that this nigga is about to go to prison for life. This nigga is not about to hit that stage and do that, bro. He is not. I will be shocked. Giving a statement, that's one thing he probably figured like, that shit ain't gonna come to light. But getting on that stand and pointing the nigga out, saying, yeah, the nigga, because you know how they do when they get in court. They be like, yeah, what he got on? You be like, yeah, he got on the gray suit with the black tie, with the low haircut. That shit, they're gonna hurt a nigga's soul, boy. And that's gonna hurt every nigga that he know in his life soul. To hear him sit there and point a nigga out and give a description of the nigga and say, yeah, he put the gun to my head, he made me sign the contract, and all that shit like that. Bro, he might as well just find another career or just go and retire.
Now again, this paperwork is aligning with the federal paperwork saying Gucci cooperated, and it's destroying the false narrative that people put out there of Gucci didn't say nothing, his off-duty security officer, police, whatever, is the one that said everything. I mean, it's complete bullshit, and the funny thing is, the people saying it, Gucci don't even know y'all. Y'all are just saying it because y'all can't believe it, because y'all don't want to accept it, because y'all been listening to Gucci for so goddamn long, it just hurts y'all's hearts.
Yeah, I think that's the case right now. Even if Gucci took the stage right now and pointed out everybody, y'all still gonna goddamn, you know, like, nah, I can't believe it, man. Nah, he only doing it because of this. Y'all gonna make some type of reason. Y'all gonna make some type of reason, man. But the rest of this video is just pretty much his opinion. But I just want to show, he was showing the initial statement and everything, the initial incident report, which I thought was very crucial to know that for sure Gucci is cooperating. He told. He ain't snitching, but he told. You know, it's right here in black and white. This is how they know the man middle name. This is how they know exactly what got stolen. All of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's no question about that no more. Now, only thing that's left now is just how people are reacting to it and how people are treating it. You know.
So my understanding is the FBI has, over the past 3 or 4 months, has interviewed none of the alleged victims, and allegedly they all have future dates to give statements. But I have no idea if that's true. We're basing it on what the agent said on the stand, that each one of those witnesses from that evening is going to appear and give a statement to the federal authorities.
And we gonna be here for that shit. We gonna be waiting for that.
RD never made a statement, as of now?
Not to the FBI, but that evening it appears from the material that they produced and from the agent's testimony is that RD gave a statement that evening, but since that evening has not given another statement.
Now, that's going to be crucial because he gave a statement right there, an initial statement. That's the incident report we just seen. So then you have an FBI agent that's putting together, you know, pretty much a case or a criminal complaint that came from the original statement. Now they got to do kind of part 2 of this, and that's re-interview all the victims. But something done changed since the original incident report. They're not having cooperation from all of these guys. These niggas done thought about it like, man, shit. And that's probably why it took 3 months for them to even do the arrest, because you got guys that don't want to cooperate, even though they started the investigation. Now, what the feds are going to be forced to do is to start sending out subpoenas, because y'all ain't going to fucking, what y'all ain't going to do is y'all ain't going to get us all hyped up to arrest a nigga, and then y'all niggas, you know, all hyped up for y'all niggas to snitch and give us a good distraction from this war and these Epstein files, and then all of a sudden y'all niggas want to back out. That's one thing y'all niggas ain't gonna do. Yeah, that's one thing y'all niggas ain't gonna do. Them white folks is not about to let y'all niggas play with their money like that. Play with their time, play with their hopes like that. Y'all niggas about to come on here and snitch and give us some good ass distractions.
But the FBI said in the future they're all scheduled to give statements, so we'll have to see.
Some people defended Gucci. They said, bro, this is a lie. Gucci would never. We've all seen Gucci Mane get on camera multiple times and tell us he would rather die than snitch. Well, it looks like Gucci went back on his words on this record Crash Dummy. Now, so far, a lot of rappers...
Which we about to get into the Crash Dummy record. We about to, you know, do a little count of, you know, how many statements he gave. Like, niggas don't just, like, bro, just go snitch to the police. Don't, why you telling us? Nigga want to rap the snitch to us. Nigga, go tell the FBI, bro. They the ones can get your shit back, not us.
Seems to be disappointed in Gucci. Boosie, who's been awfully quiet throughout this whole Gucci Mane Pooh Shiesty robbery, he came out last night and said, shaking my head.
You ought to know when Boosie go to goddamn shaking his head, boy. You ought to know what time it is. Come on now, Boosie. We need you to keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, Boosie. Go ahead.
42 Doug said, yo, this gotta be a joke. Lil Durk's man's Duty Low, he said, yo, you bogus as hell. I grew up to you, my nigga. You had us crashing out. You're a fuck nigga. Lost all respect. Hashtag free Shiesty, free Big 30, free the guys.
That's crazy, boy. The same niggas that grew up listening to you, admiring you, they want the nigga that robbed you to be out. Like, nigga, you told all us to crash out. Nigga, hell nah. Now you too rich not to crash out. That shit be hurting niggas' hearts, boy. That shit hurt these niggas' heart, bro. Find out their favorite rapper done sold them out. My nigga, yeah, I done made all this money on telling y'all niggas to crash out. Nah, boy, I got me a bad bitch. I ain't crashing shit. That nigga going to jail.
Even Meek Mill commented last night after the record drop, showing his disappointment.
Well, damn, even Meek Mill decided to come out the motherfucking bushes, boy. How a nigga that got on twin outfits with Diddy got a nerve to try to act like he could jump in some shit, but niggas be looking for some shit to get the attention off of them. Meek Mill out of every fucking body. God damn, Meek, Gucci ain't say nothing to you, my nigga. Gucci ain't say nothing to this nigga when the goddamn shit went down about him. Now Meek Mill see some shit going on with Gucci. He want to try to get him a little kick in while the man down. That's crazy. So we got the brother here. He say, let me see what you say. I'm reading the chat. The brother say, when it? Man, this bullshit got to stop. All we do is backdoor each other, and them white folks sitting back laughing, saying, I told you so. Saying they ignorant, don't deserve nothing. Hey, shit, it ain't just the white folks saying it. It's black folks saying it too. But see, the way that these niggas was able to get that money is by pushing the ignorance. Think of how many niggas got locked up going off of the ignorance that both of these niggas done put out. So we expect to see these niggas do ignorant shit. Of course. I agree. It got to stop on both sides, though. If that man wanted to get out his contract, he should have let that man out his contract. And if he didn't want to get out his contract, that man should have read his contract before he got it. I mean, they wrong on both sides. So the guy say in the chat, say, y'all loggers, I guess he meant bloggers, be starting up a lot of bullshit. Whatever happened, let it happen. Let the police do their job. Y'all be helping the police. So, Mr. J.R. West Philly, shout out to you, man. But I need you to make this make sense, right? So, just because we get on a platform and we give our opinion about it, we show public information. That means we ain't got no more information than what the police already got, right? That's why we got it. We're just going over the public information, right? So how are we stirring up the shit by just reporting on it or expounding over it? We're not the one that's making them go out there and fucking rob each other. We're not the one that's making these rappers do stupid shit. We just documenting. We're telling people what the fuck going on. And I agree with you. You say fuck the streets. If you on street time, you a fool. We agree right there, sir. Hey, we agree right there. That's kind of what we tell people over here. I don't know if you new to this area. Yeah, this street shit is foolish. And we're going to show every example of it. And a lot of us have been fools. I've been a fool. You know? So, of course, I'm going to laugh at the niggas that, you know, that still being a fool. Or the niggas that's selling the dreams of the shit. Because until this situation, Gucci Man will want you to believe he the gangsterest nigga in the world and you should get like him. And yes, we all want to be rich, but we don't want to all be so damn foolish that we scared to just cooperate with the police because we just got robbed out of damn near $1 million worth of jewelry. We want to be so goddamn street that we won't even goddamn report that a nigga just robbed me out of all my jewelry. Like that's the dumb shit that got like, nigga, why should we respect you being ignorant? Because you can rap? And ignorance pays. I appreciate that, Junior West Philly. You know what I mean? We got to respect these niggas because they get money off of pushing ignorance. Shout out to Dial Law with Me TV. Say, hey, Earz, just dropped in to leave a like. Your skin is glowing, by the way. Salute to the chat. Hey, shout out to the glowing skin, man.
Freddie Gibbs came out a couple hours ago and said, wow, this rap shit. Now, if you're Gucci, what are you supposed to do as a former street rapper, now turned executive?
But you got people out here talking about free Shiesty in 30. Because I'm at the point, like, I'm like, shit, right? I still believe in you're innocent until proven guilty. We are already assuming that Pooh Shiesty is guilty. What if Gucci Man, y'all hear me out now? Oh, I already said that, J.R. West Philly. They wouldn't have did this in no white dude. But check this out, what I'm about to say right now. And I want all of y'all to think about this. If we don't require actual evidence right now, what can stop somebody from faking this right now? Because sometimes the truth is stranger than, you know, a lie. Right? What if? Y'all use your imagination right now. What if this a plot by Gucci Man to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, get insurance off of his rings and watches and all that shit to get Pooh Shiesty locked up so he can make more money off of Pooh Shiesty? So he can, you know what I'm saying? What if Gucci Man setting this shit up? Just think about it. The studio got opened by Gucci Man. He sees 6 niggas with Pooh Shiesty, and hell, Pooh Shiesty could be in on this shit. This could be a gimmick to make more money, to pump more, publicity. You never know. I wouldn't put nothing past these niggas. Because look at it. Just think about it, people. Because we all asking the same. I get what you said, Junior. And I'm glad you're giving me talking points. But let's just think about it. We got a street nigga like Gucci, right? Even if he a clone. He got 2 security guards. Now, probably ain't clones, but they from the hood, right? Who lets a nigga that's known for robbing, he might be on papers, but you come to the studio and you bring 6 other niggas and all them niggas got on shiesty masks already? What kind of security are you to let a nigga go to the car, go get a bag, and come back in the studio with $1 million Gucci at? Well, I got $1 million worth of shit on. I don't know none of these niggas. What type of fucking building in one of these $1 million buildings and they got probably hundreds and hundreds of $1,000s worth of equipment in there, but don't have no motherfucking surveillance? All of a sudden, they surveillance ain't working today. A fucking CEO, multi-million-dollar CEO get robbed. I mean, there's a lot of coincidence in this shit. Right? And we got to excuse all that shit. How many guns was actually in this room? Was it 6 guns? You saying that Gucci was in a room with a motherfucking AR? That bag didn't look kind of AR-ish. That bag looked like it didn't, I don't know what kind of AR style pistol, but goddamn, they got it in the black bag. They was able to put it up. Nobody was able to see shit. Damn, them boys were some smooth ass criminals. Then they let Gucci and the dude BP, remember in the police report, it says they told Gucci and BP to exit through the west entrance. Not everybody, just those 2, right? So they can escort him to the car. What type of niggas rob you and tell your security to go, hey, yeah, y'all 2 niggas go to the car? Because guess what? If I'm a street nigga and I'm in Texas and a nigga just robbed me and let me go get my gun, is that what you telling me? You letting me go outside before you come back outside? Why wouldn't I just go wait by your car and have the police wait? Why wouldn't I follow you? Like, there's a lot of questions. I wouldn't put it past if these niggas set all this shit up. Because everything Pooh Shiesty say, because Gucci just did a song, and we about to go over that song in a minute. But when the last time we heard Gucci drop a song that we gave a fuck about? Let's be real. Now, Shiesty already hot. They set up a little play where goddamn Shiesty robbed Gucci, man, and now Gucci don't want to cooperate, but he cooperated. They had to get it going, but just so he can goddamn get the insurance on his goddamn jury and shit. But Shiesty still got the jury, or whoever still got the jury, right? So there's a whole bunch of moving parts now. Nobody want to cooperate. Like them folks said, nobody went and talked to the FBI agents yet. All they did is put out the initial report. Now, why is that? For the insurance purpose. Now, where the fuck did this, oh, he made me sign a deal shit come from? Or was he just embarrassed that he got robbed, so he had to throw in, he made me sign, him out the contract? What's some shit like that come from? And they're saying that it's on video. Remember they said that Big 30 took the video of it? What happened to the video? The feds could get that shit, right? If he erased it, they say the feds get that shit. So I'm just saying, what part of the evidence that they have right now that can say without a reasonable doubt that this ain't a play? You ain't got the items, you ain't got the guns, you ain't got the video, and you got a whole bunch of niggas that don't want to cooperate. But you saying $600,000 worth of shit just came up missing. And it took the feds 3 fucking months just because of the lack of evidence and the lack of testimony or cooperation. This is called critical thinking, people. I mean, shit, we can't just go off of, oh, man, he did it. I need some evidence. I've seen too many plays. Nigga, I done watched too many spy movies. You know what I mean? So just think about it. What would stop them from running? What would stop somebody else from looking at this and be like, shit, we need to duplicate that. And we can fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'll make sure the people that's taking the fall for it, I'll make sure they get a good lawyer. Because if Pooh Shiesty was so broke where he had to rob Gucci Man, how the fuck he get this good ass lawyer? Out the gate. How the fuck Big 30 get this good ass lawyer? These niggas got top notch lawyers. They ain't got broke nigga lawyers. Who is taking the loss? Y'all thinking Pooh Shiesty about to get a whole new, get a life sentence? And then guess what? If he beat this shit, then all of a sudden Gucci so-called drop him. Or if he fuck around and goddamn beat this shit, what that's gonna do for his reputation? He gonna be the biggest gangster ever. And Gucci gonna still look kind of good because they be like, everybody gonna be like, well, Gucci making all this money off of him. But he probably gonna make a lot of money off of goddamn getting this. Eventually he gonna have to drop him. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit that could go, you know, like there's a lot of shit, a lot of moving parts around here. Yeah, even a security guard would have done fired on this nigga, man. Ain't no nigga gonna rob me and strip me down and I'ma leave. Now, either I'ma do one or two things. I'ma do the gangster shit or I'ma do the police shit. One or the other. When they told me and my homeboy BP leave, nigga, I'm going right. I'm probably driving right out of shooting range and I'm calling the police. Police, but these niggas just robbed me. They still here. Hey, they in, and I'm waiting for them niggas to leave. Cause they let Gucci Man and BP leave first. I ain't lying. It's in the fucking police report. So either you gonna be a gangster or you gonna be the police. I'm saying if he would have been the police, I ain't blaming him. He could have went out there, hey, police, boy, these niggas got done just robbed me. Yeah, they in a such and such car. It's 3 of them following behind each other. This and that. Police would have caught them niggas before they got rid of the guns, the jury. Cause them niggas, remember, think about it in the police report. Them niggas was able to go home the next day now, not the same day. They was able to go home, get on the bus, go all the way back to Memphis, take pictures with the watches and the chains and all this shit. But the feds is dealing with this. So they could have been, come on now. There's a lot of moving parts. So that's why I say, back to my point, I gotta, you know, keep an open mind that, you know what I'm saying, as a juror, this the type shit would make me be like, no, without a reasonable doubt, I can't say that they robbed you because y'all all might be playing on us. Right, managers in the label would have got the police involved. You think if this shit, and somebody said earlier, they wouldn't have did this to no white folks. You know why? They wouldn't have. Because them white folks wouldn't have let your ass get out of that parking lot. You would have did this at Interscope Records and see what the fuck would have happened. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they try to put together a RICO, now we talking about a whole different story. But as far as just for this shit right here, nah. But I do feel like there's a Rico that's gonna be coming soon. Cause all them niggas with that 375 shit and all that, and I know they're gonna say it's a song, but I think they're just gonna try to milk them niggas, you know, keep the nigga in a circle. But what y'all gotta realize is Pooh Shiesty only had 63 months. He been locked up since April 2022. So I think he's in 4 years of his sentence, or 5 years. So at the most, I think I calculated Pooh Shiesty got 15 months left on his sentence. It's probably going to take this case about 15 months just to come to trial or whatever. So don't be surprised when Pooh Shiesty is free, not on no papers or nothing. All he have to do is get out of that contract. And eventually, they going to get out of that contract. Hey, Gucci ain't, shit, nigga. Gucci rich. But Pooh Shiesty still gonna have the streets on his side. And it's gonna make it uncomfortable for Gucci to move. The pressure. The pressure of other rappers, man, let that man go, boy, before he hurt you. That's what niggas gonna keep telling Gucci. Man, just drop the man. You done made enough money off of him, bro. Let that man go about his business, bro. Cause them little niggas gonna, you know what I'm saying, bro, you ain't gonna be able to come here. You ain't gonna be able to move around like that. What, you gonna just stay at home with your wife and kids all day? Nigga, eventually you gonna wanna have to come out. These little niggas gonna be waiting on you, bro. Just let the man out. And he gonna eventually let that man out that contract. And he gonna always be the nigga that robbed Gucci Man. And you know they love the street respect.
Do you let Pooh Shiesty rob you and stay silent and basically go out like Lil Durk, throwing your life away to appease random guys on the internet and people that don't fuck with you? Your whole family is going to suffer, but hey, at least you're a real nigga to the streets.
Hey, that's all niggas care about, shit, nigga. You see, you know, Lil Durk done crashed out. Niggas don't be giving a fuck about their family and shit till they get locked up, you know what I'm saying? Not niggas, I mean men do, but these niggas, they be worrying about what these niggas on the internet say. What's good, JT Money Man?
Or do you say fuck it and basically go out like 6ix9ine? Hey, I'm going to tell exactly what happened. Whoever rocks with me.
And see, everybody was talking that crazy shit about 6ix9ine. I respect 6ix9ine though. 6ix9ine stood up on his shit. Fuck it, nigga, I snitched. Niggas was trying to kill me. Niggas was fucking my baby mama. Niggas was treating me like shit. And if it wasn't for the feds, nigga, I'd be dead. So why wouldn't I help the feds if they saved my life? Shit. I ain't mad at 6ix9ine. I ain't gonna be, you know. 6ix9ine went right over there to the Migos and started doing this thing. He went back to his people. Still made millions.
Me afterwards, that's cool. If not, none of you guys are going to play in my face anyways. When you see me, it's going to be nothing but smiles, hugs, and daps. None of you niggas will ever press me or confront me or even call me a snitch in person. Listen kids, please stay out the streets. This shit can get tricky in a heartbeat. Hey, Big Bank.
Hey, I definitely agree with that.
We need that Gucci Mane Part 2 interview. We have to know exactly why he did what he did. You guys get in the comments below.
So shout out to Chick Smooth, man. Did I show y'all the Rollo part? Did we see that part already? That's what I came on here for. I might have passed it already. Oh, okay. The Rollo part wasn't on this video. That's gonna be on my next video. Okay. So we had Rollo, you know, niggas ain't saying nothing, but they kind of like slick saying shit.
There's no reward for being solid. Another person who initially defended Gucci Mane, Rollo, he came out and said, man, Gucci Mane ain't tell. What y'all talking about? Big 30 lawyers saying Gucci Mane ain't tell.
Hey, I agree with you, JR. I believe there's a video too. I've heard a couple of bloggers say that there's a video. I heard Seti Nash say that there's a video. I've heard AK-47 say that there's a video. Like I said, I think the owner, because the owner was one of the ones that say he ain't see nothing, he ain't hear nothing. I think the owner is the one that probably got rid of that video before the police, you know, got there, because it's probably bad for business. If the other rappers that come there, if they found out that, you know, they on video all the time, they probably wouldn't want to come there, because no telling what they be having going on in that bit. So I think that there's a video, but they're going to hold that video as leverage. Because think about the type of leverage you can have over a nigga if you got a video of him and his whole crew robbing you. Think of the chess move, y'all. Because I probably would rather be the nigga with the video. And I probably would do the same shit that whoever with the video is doing. Why give it to the feds? I want to see this nigga locked up. I need this nigga out here working for me. See, the chess move that Gucci just got now, I'm trolling Gucci and all that shit, but if Pooh Shiesty really did that shit, it is a crash dummy move, because you just made yourself my bitch for life. Because if Gucci got that video, he could say nigga. He could do like that nigga did off of Menace to Society. Nigga, I bet you won't be laughing when 5-0 see this motherfucking video. Yeah, remember when Kane beat the shit out that nigga, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga was mad, so he was gonna give the police that video of old dog shooting the Asian woman in the liquor store. I don't know. Some of y'all might not be old enough or whatever, but if you old school nigga and you used to watch Menace to Society, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's how Gucci Mane is with that motherfucking video. Like, say, Pooh, nigga, do you really want to go to prison for the rest of your life? But if the nigga go to prison for the rest of their life, that ain't no money for Gucci Mane. But if he hold that video back and fuck up this investigation, and when that nigga fuck around and get out, boy, you better get to work. I'm talking about you better work hard, because you don't want this video to leak. Because they can snatch your ass right back up, and they won't even need me to testify. They have it all on video. All they'll need is the white boy then and the police officer, like y'all said then. They won't need Gucci by then if the nigga don't act right. So this could be a chess move by Gucci. And that's probably why he called this song Crash Dummy.
Rollo was forced to come back and issue an apology after Pooh Shiesty bond hearing and after everything that went on yesterday with Gucci Mane and these snitching allegations.
I just sat back just to see how many of y'all gonna keep it real. So we get word from Big 30 lawyer the other day that Gucci Mane wasn't cooperating.
So it fucked a lot of niggas up. Niggas were happy to hear that he wasn't cooperating. So let me read this that it says down here. So in the meanwhile, we just gonna act like we ain't hear Big 30 lawyer publicly say Gucci ain't cooperating, and the FBI saying under oath that they ain't heard nothing from Gucci. I'm just trying to see why this ain't being heavily spoke about like the insult was. Yeah. But now you see.
And then after the court proceeding, we see the FBI say under oath that they ain't heard nothing from Gucci Mane.
Right.
But when I just posted Gucci the other day, everybody wrote all these right emojis and said all this about this man. But when we want the apologists to be as loud as the insults, they gonna call that man a rap. Y'all got a sitting in jail facing we don't know how much for trying to get out of contract. But yet, Gucci Mane still gonna get money off this. Like, he still signed the Gucci Mane out of all this right now when we listening to Pooh Shiesty. The money's still going to Gucci Mane's pocket. So it's a lose-lose situation. Gucci out here with it. You know what? I respect the game. I'm a man. And I need you to send it to your people and tell them I was wrong and tell them I apologize. Damn.
If Pooh
Yeah, man. This shit got all the street niggas twisted sideways, man. Niggas, niggas in all type of emotions and shit right now, bro. Niggas don't know what way to go, man. But this little old paperwork right here. Niggas don't know what to do, man. Got niggas divided about the niggas that they don't even fucking know, and about the shit that they been going along with, celebrating, and participating in for years. And now niggas don't know what to think because they been letting other niggas think for them for the longest. So now, y'all got permission, man. If you minding your business, you ain't doing no street activity with a nigga, and a nigga just come and rob you out of all your jewelry, you know what I mean? Call the police. Get a statement. And then don't show up to court. That way a nigga can't say you the police because you didn't testify. But you just gave a statement so you can get your shit, you know, insured, your insurance money, right? And then if a nigga signed to you, shit, I mean, if you get a nigga locked up, and then, you know, or a nigga would have to crash out. This nigga crash. If the nigga actually robbed him and they got that video footage, like right now, it's a real lose-lose for Pooh Shiesty. It's a real lose-lose. But if he actually didn't do it, that might be a reason they don't have the video footage also. And they might be setting them up, like I said. I ain't heard nobody give that theory yet, but not having not one bit of evidence and all you're going off is somebody's word and somebody saying that you let the victims leave before the actual perpetrator left, I ain't really, it's kind of hard for me to buy that. It's kind of hard for me to buy that there wasn't no surveillance in there. It's hard for me to buy all that shit. So that's just me, man. That's just me. So now let's get to the last part of this video. And it's gonna be the actual the diss song. Right? And one more thing, man. I'll show you how far it gets though. How shit'll start out and then shit turn on you real quick. Cause this one Pooh Shiesty was, you know, when Gucci Mane was his nigga.
People that don't know you from Memphis.
Yeah, South Memphis.
And
sure.
You signed with Gucci.
Wop, big Wop.
Now how did that come about?
Man, me in the bed, man, middle of the night, one day, he texted me on Instagram.
Did you believe it or did you think it was a lie?
I couldn't believe that shit.
How old were you then? Cause you're only 20 now, right?
Yeah, I'm 21 now. I was 20.
Okay. Oh, that was last year?
Yeah.
So he just sent you a DM?
Yeah, he texted me, he said, "What's up, home?" I couldn't believe it. I grabbed my phone, get up. I pushed somebody up on me. I said, hell no, this shit ain't real. Text him back, I say, "We're chopping." He text back. Right then and there, like he was on it. He was waiting on me to text back. He was like, "I'm fucking with your music, home. Who you doing this shit with?" When I put my clothes on, shoot to Pop's house. Then my manager, I wake his ass. I said, "Wake up, bro, look." I showed him, he couldn't believe he get the sweat.
So his pops was his manager, right?
Man, he said, right then and there though, while I'm showing him, he text back. He said, "This my number, FaceTime me." I FaceTime him right there. We was on FaceTime for like 6 hours.
Word.
It was already like 3 in the morning though. He just sitting up, we just on FaceTime.
But you being from Memphis, did Dolph or Gotti reach out since they both from the same areas or?
Yeah, for sure.
But you never wanted to sign with them, or they just never offered a deal, or it just wasn't the right situation?
Man, it just, like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never wanted to sign to nobody. It's just my mentality. And you know, in the city, it's like you gotta sign to either one of them. You gotta be paper out of CMG. But so before WAP came out, I'm still Chopper Gang. This is my label. So I wanted to be like, why you can't be signed to Chopper Gang, CMG, or paper route? Then WAP came, boom, perfect sense, you know.
Gotcha.
I always
Now that kind of don't make no damn sense. Like you saying that Dolph wanted to fuck with you, got it one. Well, I guess there's a little sense to it because you probably don't want to get in the middle of that beef too. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be choosing one side or another. But then he probably realized shit, you know, signing a nigga outside the city, shit, got that same problem. Because he got a problem with Yo Gotti.
I wonder how Gucci Man discovers talent. Like, what did he hit? What did he hear of yours?
That's a genius. He a genius. But I'm gonna tell you what song he heard for sure. Mine Slime. Yep. Mine Slime did it for him, and that was the only song he heard. He was like, "Oh yeah, I need home ASAP." Heard that Mine
So when did you
Slime.
finally meet him in person? Did you fly out to Atlanta, or did he come out to Memphis, or?
We flew to Atlanta. Yep. But it was like I got signed during COVID, so everything locked down and shut down, and everything over the phone. But
So you did the deal over the phone, didn't meet him in person? Just,
no,
that's crazy.
No, I didn't do the deal and stuff over the phone.
Oh.
Like, I was signed a week before I had to pop out like with it. So I had to hold it in. It's hard. It's wop. Yeah, I still probably told some folks like my mama or something though. You know, she gonna tell the whole city.
A lot of folks nowadays want to stay indie. What made you say, you know what, now I'm gonna do the 1017 Atlantic thing?
Man, perfect sense, and they ain't come at me on no BS and you know what I'm saying. So when they did that, and I found out like everything genuine.
So then y'all gotta realize that too, y'all. He ain't just signed to Gucci now. It's still Atlantic. I think they said Gucci got Sam from Atlantic and, you know, broke him in on it. So, you know, being signed to a rapper being signed to another rapper, I don't think that shit the wisest shit for niggas to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why niggas goddamn signing to other rappers and shit. So, hold on. I got a couple of more. Now, DJ Academic said something that that cracked me up, man. So, here, let me play what the hell this nigga had to say about this shit, because this shit, it was some real shit. So, before we get into the song, actually. Hold on, let me pull the song up. Let me get this song together. My fault, y'all. But a lot of people had mixed feelings about this song, man. I don't even know why the nigga did the shit, to be honest. I don't think it was necessary.
You know I got.
No, I don't want to hear his. My fault, y'all. That ain't the one I'm looking for. I don't want to hear his reaction, but it was something that he had said after he heard the song is what I agree with.
Got my bread.
But let's go ahead and just hear the song real quick.
Correct. You a bitch, bro. You made the whole. You from. I hate y'all niggas.
Hold on, bro. Everybody dissing Gucci right now, y'all. I'm running into some new shit right now. Here, let's check this out real quick. This say BMG3 violating Gucci Man, says young Scooter rolling over in his grave. God damn.
Real bitch, bro. Like, I know Street rolling over his grave. That's why he said he'll never do a song with you. He seen you be a rat. You a bitch, bro. Like, you made the whole. You from. I hate y'all niggas, bro. You from fucking Alabama, nigga. That's why I always fuck with Juice Man over your pussy ass.
Hey, niggas always quick to goddamn tell that nigga he from Alabama when they goddamn mad at him. Come on, bro. Y'all got too many niggas in the city that have been telling, bro. Try to act like y'all want to kick niggas out the city as soon as y'all get mad.
You a bitch. And I knew you was gonna be a bitch. When you got out, you was just a bitch. You ain't have none of your friends around you. Where the fuck Mojo at? Where the fuck? Where the fuck? You don't even fucking fuck with OJ the Jew, man. You a real bitch, bro. Then you gonna drop a song. You want a nigga in prison. That's why I like the Jeezy anyway. Nigga, I hated your pussy ass. Nigga, I don't live street. No, he rolling over here grave. Real bitch, bro. Like,
bro, niggas is mad, bro. Niggas is mad at Gucci. I'm talking about, we ain't talking about just the internet niggas that, you know, don't give a fuck anyway. We talking about his real homeboys, bro. I think niggas are already looking for a reason to be mad. That shit ain't just come out of nowhere. So let's see what the fuck we got going on, man. Why niggas so mad at Gucci, bro? Let's hear this shit. Crash Dummy. Let's hear this shit.
School up. Yeah. Well, down.
And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I gotta do, you know, reaction to this, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I first heard this, the way that the nigga came out, I said this gotta be AI. I ain't lying. I swear to God, I thought this was AI when I heard it. Cause this don't sound like a 40-year-old Gucci man. This sounds like a put together Gucci man. Like, this is why I think this nigga is a clone right now. Cause of course you gonna get a classic fucking Zaytobe beat. Have him doing old Gucci man ad-libs and shit. Like, man, this ain't the real Gucci man. Y'all playing with us.
School up. Yeah. Well, down. Nigga, I hate to see you up.
Bruh, they using shit that Gucci ain't been using in about 10 years. Gucci ain't used none of that shit since he been home. That's the shit Gucci used to use when he was on the motherfucking Yappas. When he was on the X pills. That's how a nigga feel when they on the X pills. Yeah. Go out. Like, he don't even do that shit no more because he ain't on the pills no more. That's why niggas was feeling him back in the days. Everybody was fucked. Everybody was on the pills back then. Yeah, when he first hit. So everybody was feeling that shit back then.
Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash diamond. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Wow.
Say what?
What?
See, hell no. This ain't the real Gucci, bro. Nah, bro. Bro, they playing with us, bro. They playing in our face. So you telling me the nigga gonna snitch in his first 8 bars?
Signed to me? Wow. I'm like a crash diamond. And see you up. Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash diamond. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Wow. I'm like Birdman, and nigga, this my cash money. And your fat ass flanker, he a stone cold junkie.
Nah, man, this AI, bruh. You can't tell me no different. But at the same time, it's on Gucci Man, the original Gucci Man YouTube page. I made sure to double check everything. Yeah, he telling everything the police said word for word, bruh. If we put this shit in Gemini or Chat GPT, they were like, yep, we made this shit.
You know I got my bread up, I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup.
Say what? I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. Man, they playing with us, y'all. They playing with us. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Cause there was no purpose to this song.
I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Niggas doubt me up the whole time they plotting against me.
Well, damn. So the nigga whole verse is telling you step by step what the police supposed to be. He's supposed to not be telling the police, but he telling you in the song, man. Man, what the fuck going on, bro? They playing with us, man.
I don't take it personal, for me it's only business. And I don't wanna conversate if it ain't about no millions. Don't kill you, make you stronger. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. My money keep getting longer. Now these haters got amnesia. You know I got.
Man, and Gucci ain't never been this clean as far as with his rhyming. Fuck no. I noticed that when Gucci came home. That ain't the same nigga. That nigga ain't, nah, it ain't the same nigga, bro. And I know we all supposed to grow and elevate. I'm just saying that ain't the same person. I'm not saying, like, I know he's supposed to be more mature and all that. No. Nah, we ain't heard all the Gucci that came out since he been out. None of that, all that shit been sounding AI to me. All that shit sound AI to me. I believe they can evolve, and I've seen rappers evolve. But bruh, this one thing that really doesn't evolve is a speech impediment. Let's put it like that. So when Gucci Mane went to prison, how the fuck did he lose his speech impediment? I'm just saying, like, that was part of his rap. Am I the only one notice that?
Move tactical, every move magical. And I'm from East Atlanta, but the diamonds come from Africa. They love you when you're broke, but they hate you when you win. And then when you take a loss, it's when the haters get the grin. And it's all on you, can't be wearing no disguises. You play stupid games, then you win stupid prizes. Some people like to take a nigga kindness for weakness. I pulled up on business, but y'all was on some weak shit.
Wow. I pulled up on business, but y'all was on some weak shit. So you need to tell the world what happened. But now you're going to deny that you're going to cooperate. Why don't y'all just use the song then? Yeah, and then ain't it a coincidence it just came out on a Zaytobi beat? Like, come on, bro. And he said all the words of Gucci Mane in his whole career. They recycled this shit.
Artists and the CEO, I wear a lot of hats. They smile in your face, then they stab you in your back. You learn from your daddy, so I guess that is hereditary. I'm that same nigga that put money on your commissary.
So he the same nigga that put money on his commissary. Wow, bro. This shit here is amazing. This shit here is so trash for one. Like, it's trash, and at the same time, it's like it was designed to just tell you exactly what happened through the whole situation. But who would do that? Says all on video, so is he really snitching? It ain't all on video. That's the problem, G-Mac. If it was all on video, I'm like, oh, shit, you ain't got to say nothing. But the problem is there's no jury that they've discovered. There's no guns. They say that the camera wasn't working. The owner say that he ain't see nothing, hear nothing. And it's been 3 months. They gave an original statement. Gucci Mane, if you was here earlier, you'll see all the paperwork. Original incident report, he got robbed for $3,600, a $250,000 ring, a $250,000 watch, a $250,000 goddamn earrings. And they let the victim leave, and they didn't call the police immediately. And they haven't been in contact with the FBI agents that's been trying to get in contact with them since. Now, in the future, they say that they got future meetings for them. So we'll find out later if they meet up with them. But as of now, 3 months down the line, they haven't followed up on their report. And if you're not a snitch, I mean, if you don't care that, okay, I'm a businessman, I'm just doing this for business, and a nigga robbed me, I'm gonna cooperate. Well, cooperate then. Stop playing this in between shit. I'm gonna cooperate, but I'm not gonna cooperate because I'm a street nigga. But only, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't halfway be, you know what I'm saying, cooperating and halfway be a real nigga. Just go all the way through with it. Like, we can respect that. If you call the police, told them what it is, now them folks trying to get in contact with you so they can prosecute their case, but you making the case harder because now you don't want to cooperate, and none of the other people want to cooperate either. They didn't just say Gucci haven't followed up. They said all of them. They haven't been able to contact none of them. So they're intentionally trying to blow this case. So that means they're trying to play the street nigga shit, right? But you can't go play the street nigga shit. It's too late for that. You can't go back in the streets after you done gave your statements. You shouldn't even call the police from the beginning. So that's what my issue at right now. Like, how these niggas trying to play the center. Like, these niggas trying to play both sides.
The play like Suge Knight did with Drake, but I ain't easy E, nigga, and this ain't back in the day. The 1017, the label, I built this shit from the ground, and I be damned if I let a nigga take my shit down.
That shit don't even sound right, bruh. Just the lyrics that the nigga saying. Then he throwing out niggas name like Dre and like Suge Knight. Man, stop it, bruh. You playing, bruh.
I ain't easy E, nigga, and this ain't back in the day. The 1017.
And I don't think he would have even diss Eazy-E like that. Not the real Gucci.
Set up the play like Suge Knight did with Drake, but I ain't easy E, nigga, and this ain't back in the day. The 1017, the label, I built this shit from the ground, and I be damned if I let a nigga take my shit down. No. Pressure on my chest, but I still ain't pressed. Pen to the paper, but it's under duress.
Hell nah. Get the fuck out of here, man. They playing with us, y'all. Nah, bro. Pen to the paper, but it was under the duress. Get the fuck out of here, man. If the real Gucci, if he made a diss song to go back at it, it'll at least be some street talking shit. It ain't gonna be like snitching like this, bro. That nigga said pen to the paper, but it's under duress. Niggas don't even talk like that, bro. You telling me that nigga wrote that rhyme? Shit no. Shit no, boy.
But I still.
Shit no. Yeah, his lawyer had to write this verse.
Ain't press, pen to the paper, but it's under duress. I built this shit from the ground, and I be damned if I let a nigga take my shit down. No. Pressure on my chest, but I still ain't pressed. Pen to the paper, but it's under duress.
Fuck no, bro. Nah, bro. Y'all playing with Guwap now. That nigga this is a marketing scheme, bro. This is some kind of scam, bro. Ain't no fucking way. You don't want to talk to the police, but you put this shit out? I would have rather you talk to the police, bro.
I mean, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
This nigga say pen to the paper, but it's under duress.
Wow. Read between the lines, I don't settle for less. Step up to the plate, my nigga, life is a test. Man, they on that broke shit, and I'm a rich ass exec. The head nigga in charge is my.
This nigga said they on that broke shit, and I'm as rich as it get.
Man, they on that broke shit, and I'm a rich ass exec.
Yeah, see, that's some AI shit right there. We just called it glitch, y'all.
On my chest, but I still ain't pressed. Pen to the paper, but it's under duress. Wow. Read between the lines, I don't settle for less. Step up to the plate, my nigga, life is a test. Man, they on that broke shit, and I'm a rich ass exec. The head nigga in charge, it's my name on the check. Niggas jealous of me, dawg, remind me of my ex. Another day, another dollar, on to the next. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed.
Nah, bro. This nigga ain't gonna put no motherfucking hook on no fucking... Man, stop, bro. This sound like an old Gucci mixed with some new shit. Like, this is AI. Man, I ain't hearing shit else. He said a rich ass exec. Okay. This AI, bro. I ain't hearing nothing else. Nigga talking about pen to the paper, but it's under duress. Fuck no.
Betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. My heart turned cold. My heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. Keep that fake love, I don't want it no more. My heart turned cold. My heart turned cold. CEO.
Nah, that nigga ain't went and wrote this shit. He ain't went and wrote
School up.
He ain't went and wrote no shit like this today. Then it's mighty funny he wrote it 3 months down the line.
I hate to see you up. Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash diamond. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? I'm like, bro.
Yeah, nah, I don't believe that. That boy told everything. And everybody knows something wrong. Even, listen to what Axe said.
Atlanta, we've had enough, man. We want y'all niggas out of here, man. It's over, man.
Oh, man. Bruh. It's looking bad for the dirty, bruh. First Thug. Damn. Now Gucci. Cash Out just got 70 years. At least he, you know what I'm saying? At least he ain't tell on nobody. Shit. Who else y'all can think of from the A right now, man? It's kind of cloudy, man. I know it's a fucking 21 Savage. Find out that nigga ain't even from America. Find out that nigga got planted here from the UK and shit. Man. Offset. Offset say as soon as the nigga shot him, he shot me. Little TJ shot me. Little TJ shot me. God damn, boy. It look bad for the A right now. I ain't lying. Damn.
Atlanta, we've had enough, man. We want y'all niggas out of here, man. It's over, man. Enough is enough. There's just too much fucker coming out of Atlanta at this point, man. Y'all fucking up the game. Y'all doing this a disservice. Atlanta, y'all niggas line up one by one, man. It's getting out of hand. Chat, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. This is the weakest shit I've seen since it would have been the weakest shit ever if it wasn't for J. Cole apologizing after he got dissed. The J. Cole shit is historic. Like, that's the weakest shit ever. But this is weak too.
You say it still got Future? Nah, Future fucking up too, man. Young Thug fucked Future up with, you know what I'm saying, all that goddamn pillow talking he was doing about Future. Talking about all his goddamn baby mamas and all that crazy shit. So, yeah, you can't really respect Future. He got good. All these niggas still got good music. You can't take their music, but you got to separate the music from the personalities. And at this point in time, man, a lot of this music could have been AI. Shit.
Getting robbed by your artist, making a police report, then instead of going to get your shit back, dissing the nigga for robbing you. Now,
Hey, but what part of the game is this? Niggas don't do get that no more. Niggas make diss track about niggas that done robbed them for $500,000. I had to agree with Ack on this shit.
Getting robbed by your artist, making a police report, then instead of going to get your shit back, dissing the nigga for robbing you. Nah, this is crazy. This is crazy.
But like I say, man, Gucci about to make a lot of money off of this nigga, boy. But you still gonna have people that's gonna, you know,
like this.
You gonna have people like Wack, man. Wack fucks with who he fucks with now. One thing I can say about Wack now, if he fucks with you, that nigga gonna go to war for you. And if you on his right side, he'll even defend you if you are a cooperator. See, being a cooperator and a snitch are two different things. You snitching with people that you do the crime with. But if somebody try to do a crime on you and use a business person, you cooperate. You know, right now, somebody come in my house right now and try to, you know, do something to me and I end up goddamn unaliving them, or even if it's just a botched robbery and, you know, nothing goes wrong or whatever, I'm going to report that. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I ain't committing no crime. That doesn't make me a snitch. That make me a cooperator. I'm reporting a crime. I'm a taxpaying citizen. I'm about to make these folks do their job. A snitch is somebody you doing a crime with, and then, you know, they turn on you to save their ass. That's a snitch. So Gucci Mane is not a snitch, for the record. Y'all heard Earz say that. He told. He cooperated. Now that's something I didn't make the rules for that. And I think, and as long as people know that, I think that's okay. And I think Wack 100 is making this same argument.
I was saying, like, the city I'm from start with a P. What I represent in them streets, when I was in the streets, start with a P. What I like to do most in life, profit, starts with a P. And one of my greatest friends in life, they call him P. And as long as P stand with Gucci, whatever come with me is gonna be what that is, bro.
Hey, so Boosie is reacting to this.
So he's taking the side of QCP. So QCP still rocking with Gucci. And Wack saying, as long as he rocking with him, I'm rocking with him. So that's why, you know, he been pushing the campaign. We heard that the other day when I played a little bit of when Wack was putting out that Pooh Shiesty and his daddy was possibly, you know, cooperators.
And Boosie is in disbelief.
He reacting nothing because he really on paperwork telling.
No.
Not they on Boosie head, y'all. Coming to some drama near you. Now Boosie snitching according to Wack. He ain't on the right side of the goddamn spectrum.
Boosie, he posted and he said, shaking my head. He can't believe it.
Hey, bro, Boosie better sit down like we don't got all his paperwork. You know that nigga told that.
Nah, Boosie didn't tell. Like Boosie didn't tell.
You want to bet? I tell you what. You coming to the 100 side, we're going to run the Boosie paperwork. What day you coming?
Damn, Boosie. Might want to stand down on this one, boy. They about ready to make you the content. Yeah, they about ready to make you the content.
What? Boosie didn't tell. I mean, you tell me a day, but Boosie didn't tell.
We got a room called the YouTube Streetz over there now.
You've been trying to smear Boosie's name. He didn't tell them.
No, if I send you the paperwork, you gonna go over it?
What? It's a difference with his security guard was gonna take the gun.
His security guard never said it's in the paperwork.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, Wack do got a point because, you know, when these niggas be trying to say that they ain't, you know, they don't cooperate, you ain't supposed to say nothing to police, you can't change the rules for somebody that you like. So, I mean, technically, you know what I mean? But
he never said he was taking shit. Never. He said, I have one gun. I checked my gun on the plane. This is the only gun I got. I'm responsible for it. He don't know nothing about what this nigga talking about. The police telling the nigga Boosie, hey, stop talking. You say, let us read us. No, it's his gun. Hey, stop talking. We want to tell you how we know. No. It's his gun. If they'd have put that gun on that security guard, they'd have booked him and he went to the penitentiary at the same charges. Lost his license, all that. Cap. You can't be putting nothing on no nigga. That's telling too. That's lies snitching.
that nigga said lie snitching. But them niggas just made up a new way of snitching.
It's in the work. We got to work, man. We got to work.
No. We like as of tonight, we gotta say Boosie's clear, Pooh Shiesty's definitely clear. Gucci, he's a businessman, so he's a civilian. So cool, we'll give him a pass. But if he's a street dude, that would be telling.
Yeah, he gotta pick what side he wanna be though. We can't make up the side for him. That's the problem.
There wasn't no street business going on, bro. That nigga showed up to Boosie's. Listen, he showed up to Gucci Mane's place of business where he had a photographer, an engineer, right, and a security.
I would have liked for Act to ask Wack 100 this question right here. Would you have done the same thing? Like, you know, made the police report, being your status. Now, Wack probably would say no shit like that wouldn't have happened because he would have peeped out the nigga had 6 niggas with him and all these niggas in shiesty masks and, you know, it probably would have, you know, all that shit like that. Nigga wouldn't have had to be in there, which I agree. So how the fuck a Gucci man gonna sit here and have all these niggas in there? I don't know, but let's just say if it did happen, I wonder would he would do the same thing. Would he file a report? Or will he, you know, go from on Pyru to, you know what I'm saying, on business, standing on business? I'm just curious. That ain't like no diss or nothing. That's just, you know, out of curiosity. I want to see how niggas are, you know, handling these situations. That shit crazy.
Well, he thought he was going to make music, discuss the contract, and niggas start doing nigga shit.
Nah. I'm just
nobody never tell on nobody. So since Gucci Mane got exposed, he like, hey, bro, I'm just finna just drop my side of it. So I don't even understand this, bro. So what's the point of this post? I don't, me personally, I don't get it. You once said that you would never snitch on nobody, never tell on nobody.
I ain't never snitched on nobody. A lot of people come to me with that in my whole life since I was a little boy. You know what I'm saying? Even when I forget a lot of those, sometimes say, I don't never snitch on nobody. I never wrote a statement on one, and I never will. That's how I feel. Cause I'm a true G. I never snitch on a nigga. Where we from, we won't do that. For real. This used to allow us all to say, well, niggas I fuck with my crew.
Now, y'all see the difference in, I mean, I know niggas grow up. You get what I'm saying? And I know you look a little different when you get older. But it's certain shit that don't get better. It gets worse the older you get. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And one thing about it, them principles don't leave.
Don't do that. We don't snitch on niggas. We stand down for ourselves. Like, if I gotta go, I'm gonna go. I done went before. I don't want to snitch on a nigga to save nobody's life. Not even my own. I die if I snitch on a nigga. That's on my mom.
Then you told us all, you let us all know that you was smoking on Pookie Lokes and another person, you'll kill him and all this shit and everything. And then you got on live and was like,
yeah, if you're gonna be smoking on niggas too, that kind of puts you in the street nigga category. Can we agree to that? If you're gonna be smoking on dead ops and shit and still bragging on, you know what I'm saying, the body that you caught, that kind of still leave you in the streets. I don't care how much money you got. Because obviously Gucci still signed to Atlantic Records. Yeah, he got 1017, but he still signed. Right? That's like being a reference person, you know what I'm saying? You can give them, you know what I'm saying, you can get a bonus for referring somebody else. So, I mean, at some point, we got to know when you stop being a street nigga and you start being a businessman. And the rules don't apply. That's all we saying. Well, that's all they saying. I already gave y'all my observation.
Anybody run up on me, bro, I'm going to shoot him and all this shit. So all you cats were saying, oh, man, no, Gucci, he's a businessman. He's a father and all this shit. He was a businessman and a father and all that shit when he did the verses. He was a businessman and a father and all that shit when he did that live stream not too long ago. So I'm just trying to understand what the hell. Now, if y'all want to sit up here.
Yeah, you're right about that live stream now. I don't know if I got that live stream, but he was on there talking about he'll never snitch and all that. And this was the new Gucci man. This was the, you know, this is the rich nigga Gucci man that was talking about he'll never snitch and all that shit. But like I say, to like super street niggas, street niggas, like gang banging type niggas, you can't even give a statement. Like you can't even call the police. Now, like, street niggas that move to corporate America, I think you can call the police if it's in a, you know what I'm saying, certain environment. But I think some new rules are being written right now. That's what I'm going to just put out there.
And say, well, this ain't the same. Pooh Shiesty did this. Pooh Shiesty did that.
Gucci Mane robbed French Montana of $5,000. So let's check out the video. Come on.
He didn't really do as good because the first time, and they yell about Gucci. Gucci didn't do French. Walker did. Gucci didn't like French. Because the first time he went to the studio to do a song with him, he paid Gucci $5,000 to get on the feature. And he was just sitting in the studio, but Gucci was going out the back door. Gucci took the money and left. Oh.
Damn. So the nigga robbed French Montana. Should French Montana goddamn call the police? Damn, my nigga. So we would not be fucking with French Montana if he'd have called the police.
So it's cool when he robbed French Montana? All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure we in the same accord, bro. Y'all have a special place for favorites and videos.
Okay. Yeah, man, that was some new shit to me right there too, man. Niggas are robbing French Montana.
Gucci Mane expected for y'all to overly feel him, but he forget it. Gucci Mane fans forget. Over a couple of months ago, he put out this statement in the song.
Break me off. If you were ready, we do a song, then take me off.
See, FDO was supposed to come out a month before it actually came out. That's the issue that people forget. Not only was FDO supposed to come out a month before it came out, Gucci Mane already blackballed the song that Glorilla and Pooh Shiesty did.
Stop that, nigga. Let's go. Let's go.
Lizzo down the Gizzo, hit the stizzo, get a blunt, man. Pop out with that dog shit. That's just how we stunt, man. He look, he took, that's the end of the look, and now that nigga's grown, man. All my diamonds super clear, I'm shining like the sun, man.
Pistol told a pudge in my t-shirt every time I drum hang. You can't pick the wrong one, everybody lit that chopper gang. South Memphis to the north screaming, hey man, say man, bitch you gave it, bitch you giving it, it's not the same thing.
Hey man, say man, that shit that tough though. I ain't lying. Hey man, say man. That been our shit down there in the Wick, but I don't know, that might be their shit there too. So I ain't gonna say they got that from the Wick, but that, you know. Hey man, say man. That shit that tough though. I like that. So they saying that Gucci Mane blackballed that song. Yeah, man, that's the type shit that'll get a pistol put at your head at the studio. I ain't lying.
Not the same thing, bitch ass nigga.
They did that song way in the beginning of January. Remember, Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci Mane allegedly on January 10th. That song was already done by January the 3rd. Gucci Mane blocked that song. So it's kind of weird to me how Gucci Mane can sit up here and try to play victim, but you
Damn. I bet Gucci gonna drop that song now.
been actively blackballing this person anyways. Hey Gucci, you null and void damn near your whole argument when you say this.
And after all that, boy, you still signed to me?
So while your man Gucci Mane is celebrating snitching on Pooh Shiesty, Pooh Shiesty has none of the alleged evidence that they said. He didn't get caught with any diamond rings, bracelets, earrings, or anything like that. He didn't get caught with none of that shit. Nothing that is alleged ever came to fruition. No guns, no contract, no anything. He still signed to you. Your words exactly. So I'm wondering if that story is just made up.
Bruh, this is the first time I heard this, but I seen the title. Now, here's a lawyer. Because, you know,
the Pooh Shiesty, Gucci Mane
saying
situation.
a lot of this shit, but I think other people are starting to catch on to the same shit.
The Pooh Shiesty, Gucci Mane situation keeps getting crazier and crazier. Take it from me, as somebody who's been up close and personal with some of these hip-hop cases in ways that you wouldn't believe, every time I think it can't get crazier, the internets will be like, hold my beer. You mean to tell me for months, people have been saying on camera Pooh Shiesty is sticking up Gucci Mane to get out of his recording contract. Then the FBI comes out and says, actually, it's not on camera. Then a lawyer for one of the big 30s lawyers says...
And I think so many people were stuck on the fact that they were saying it was on camera when they actually went to court and these people said it wasn't on camera. And all they had was just this man's statements. After they told you over and over, Gucci didn't give no statement. It was the other police officer that gave the statements. Now the paperwork says clear as day. The man told everything they got taken from him, which he should have. Nobody's mad at him for doing it, but we just don't understand why he's trying to keep the street image, but also like, oh nah, I'm supposed to do that because it's business. Okay, if it's business, keep it business, nigga. Nigga, help the investigation. Put that nigga, lock that nigga up for the rest of their life. But y'all are not cooperating with the people, so now that's showing us you want to, you know, keep the street nigga image. But you can't do that because already what you did already.
Gucci is not testifying because Gucci went on live and said he's not going to cooperate with the government. Then Big 30's lawyer goes and does a line-by-line review of the complaint with Vlad on an interview while his dude is fighting for bond. Then Gucci Mane drops a song where he outlines essentially the complaint, but then says, I don't settle for less, contract signed under duress, read between the lines. Who is he telling to read between what lines to get what message at this point? The only thing that should happen is Pooh Shiesty needs to get on a jail call and get high and then rap, freestyle off the head, telling us his most deepest internal thoughts of this situation, because nothing less could be worthy of the next Pooh Shiesty update. Pooh, please do not do that.
Even if...
And that's real, man. All Pooh Shiesty got to do is just sit back and wait right now at this point, man. They already fucking up this case. I ain't lying. This shit here is over, man. But anyway, man, for the crash dummies, we don't know what way this is going to go. We'll see. We'll see. We'll keep up with it. Hell, it's all entertainment for us, you know. But anyway, man, let's get on to our next situation, man. So yesterday, I was pretty much scrolling through the YouTube streets. No, I wasn't. Somebody texted me and pointed me in the direction of the lead attorney. And the lead attorney was going over some paperwork of none other than Corey Holcomb. So, y'all, everybody, we don't have to go too deep into the situation with Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels, where it became a situation where it was a whole we can go outside and all that stuff like that. And then in Corey Holcomb fashion, he don't know how to just keep it right there. He decided to, go a little above and beyond. And he decided to pretty much start posting pictures of Anton Daniels' daughter on YouTube, right? Y'all know how these people, they do shit like that and they'll dare you to sue them. Now, Anton gave a little warning of he was gonna, he had to see what was going on with his daughter and all that stuff like that, and he really didn't know, so, and people were asking, was he gonna sue Corey Holcomb? Was he gonna sue Corey Holcomb? And for the most part, he was like, nah, we'll just see how that goes. But the latest news I seen on not Anton, but the lead attorney, and I'm just gonna play a little bit of this, and then I'm gonna go to the actual, because I got the actual paperwork myself. But I was just showing y'all kind of what made me, look at it. So I'll let him explain some things that, maybe I can't. So
because I used to draft these goddamn things. These things, guys, don't just fall out of the sky. Like, somebody got to write this bullshit. We got to write them. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to write these things anymore, man. For what? So glad.
So this is a lesson right here, though. And he's going to kind of explain how, how kind of Corey Holcomb kind of got himself into this shit and what he can actually sue for. I mean, he got it kind of outlined. Now, this is a long shot, of course. But shit, hey, nobody wants to have to goddamn fight this shit.
That I'm out. Anyways, let's keep going. Comes now the daughter and the wife and file this complaint against Corey Holcomb and the 5150 show. The parties, who do we got? Leslie Daniels. She's an African American. Y'all be wearing.
So I think that's his daughter, Leslie Daniels. And now he gonna use the African American shit. Oh man, now you on your ass now. But like I said, I got the paperwork also, but I'll let him explain some of this because, of course, he's a lawyer, actual lawyer.
Carrying out this whole tether shit. Can somebody tell me what a fucking tether is? I see anybody do that because who's even if just 8%. This is an African American. She was 17 years old and a senior in high school at all times mentioned in this complaint. Sharita Daniels, residing in Detroit, Michigan.
So I think that's his wife.
Also an African American. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Anton is mentioning this. Guys, I have not read this, all right? So we reading this shit together. I don't know nothing about Williams. Sharita is the wife. Based upon information and belief, Corey at all times is a resident of LA, all right? Corey produced and appeared on a weekly podcast known as the Corey Holcomb 5150 Show. The show consists of long, rambling, oh shit! Oh.
He must have drafted this shit his damn self.
I don't usually, this show consists of long, rambling, profanity-laced monologues by Corey Holcomb, interspaced by product commercials and solicitations. Damn. It's a business entity. Airs Corey, I guess. Oh, this show, okay. The true names and capacities, whether individuals. Okay, so he's leaving John Doe's, Jane Doe's 1 through 25. All right.
So he leaving enough space where he can add some more people to the shit.
Here we go. Plaintiffs are informed and believe, and again, let's just say this. Now, what's going to happen at some point if it makes it to this process is discovery. And y'all know Anton got the money to lawyer up. We have seen money. So a damn discovery where you get to depose people. That is one of the funner parts of being in it. Sometimes it could be.
Well, when that discovery come out, we're gonna find out what it actually is that they had to go through to, I guess, with her pain and suffering. If she had to go through some type of I guess therapy or whatever. What kind of evidence they're gonna use, which we all pretty much know. I'm thinking that we're gonna know because we all seen them put up the T-shirts. We all seen them put up the picture of her. I think that was like a Olympic picture or something like that. So,
anyway, the Anton's family alleged that each of the defendants are responsible in some manner for the occurrences herein alleged, and that plaintiff's injuries herein alleged were legally or approximately caused by the defendants.
So what they're gonna do is, since they got that dude, what his name, Craig, and the other lady up there, y'all motherfucking ass getting sued too. So y'all be sitting up there doing all that yes man and kiss ass and shit and thinking that shit cool, while that man going at people's daughters and all that shit, talking about all that crazy shit. Now the company might want to take up for Corey. He's the talent, but who gonna motherfucking protect their ass? And like he said, it's not Anton that's filing this lawsuit. It's his daughter and his wife.
That's just saying, hey man, we think that Corey.
But we know that he's behind it. He probably putting all the money behind the shit.
In his show and whoever else, they're the ones who did this. Wherever it is alleged that any act or omission was also done or committed by any specifically named defendant, plaintiffs hereby intend or to allege and do allege. All right, so this is just saying about the Jane and John Does. This is pretty legalese. Plaintiffs believe that each of the defendants is an agent and employer. All right, so what is it saying that, hey man, Corey did it, he's responsible, the 5150 show was responsible, somebody's responsible. All right, that's just naming the parties. This is the jurisdiction. Okay, it says
okay, I'm gonna let them read this last part right here, and I think we got about the gist of it. Like I said, I got the paperwork also right here. And then when I was looking for this paperwork, I ended up finding more paperwork, y'all. I ended up finding another lawsuit where the state of California Department of Industrial Relations Division of Labor Standards Enforcement, they had a lawsuit. International Creative Management Partners. And they're suing Corey Holcomb and Bayman Productions. So it could be just, maybe his production company, but they definitely got him tied into it. So the above captioned manner, a petition determined controversy under labor law, section 1700, blah, 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 was heard over 3 days of hearing, ending in October 17, 2019 in Long Beach, California. So this is probably old. It's probably over with, but shit, he just got through with a fucking lawsuit. But it's a California licensed talent agency, okay. And they were supposed to get 10% of Corey Holcomb's gross earning through an oral agreement. And in 2014, 2015, the parties performed under oral agreement. ICM procedure negotiated Holcomb's comedy arrangement throughout the country in exchange for Holcomb to pay 10% of his gross earning to ICM for all Holcomb's performances. During the course of oral agreement, Holcomb paid ICM more than $110,000 in commission payoffs for all his comedy performance. Okay, so yeah, he ended up having a lawsuit not too long ago about fucking paying this percentage of that, but that's bullshit. Yeah, that could go any type of way. But also, Tasha K had already dropped this paperwork. I think I'm just saying it, but this paperwork's been out for a while, so I think that the lead attorney dropping this paperwork, I don't think it's nothing new, but he definitely brought it to a lot of people's attention because all this time that he was talking that shit, y'all noticed that he stopped talking shit about Anton Daniels. And this is the fucking reason why. We'll listen to some more of this stuff. Y'all can go and pull up this paperwork yourself if you want to. You could just put in the paperwork for Anton Daniels. You could put in those names that his daughters that he's got up here. Or you could just go watch this live yourself. I'm going to drop the link of this live right here. But I'm going to play a little bit more of it.
This court, which is in California.
It's definitely public information. It just, nobody knew that it was his kid and his wife that was suing and not actually Anton Daniels. So I'm dropping a link to this in the chat, and I'll play a little bit more of it.
California has jurisdiction over the case, and they're going to be asking for more than 35 racks.
So we definitely know it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, up there and up there. If they asking for more than 35, but no less than.
All right, so we don't know. Some people read this and say, oh, well, Anton Daniels, he's going to sue for $35,000. No. You have to put this in here to qualify to be in this courtroom, and you have to say that it's going to be more than 35,000. So it could be 40,000. It could be 4 million. We don't know. In fact, you know what I want to do? I want to take a peek. I want to take a peek at the bottom to see if they tell us, man, $1 million, $2 million. Now, y'all know Tasha K, and we're going to Tasha K. And not, they could ask for $1 million, $2 million. Now, y'all know Tasha K, and we're going to talk about this, but you can win $4 million, speaking of Tasha K, and not get paid.
What? And that's why I enjoy watching this show because, of course, you can get a lot of tips. And you can learn a lot from, you know what I'm saying, people that have dealt with the law and all that. You know, everybody can't go to law school. But one thing you can do is observe, learn, and read. Read up on shit your damn self. Look at case laws and shit. But you can end up suing somebody spending all this damn money and not even get your money.
Tasha K was on Corey Holcomb's ass and had hooked up apparently with...
Just like Cardi B was on Tasha K ass. She wanted her money, but Cardi B wanted her money. Ain't nobody getting their money.
Corey's baby mama or something like that. Don't quote me on that. But Tasha K was saying that Corey ain't got a cent to his name. Now, I believe if you ask Corey, Corey will say, yeah, I ain't got a cent to my name. I got money, but I ain't got a cent to my name.
Yeah, see, they all play that game, you know. They know how to get that money out of their name. They ain't got shit. Their business might goddamn be booming, but they ain't got shit. This is a game that they done learned to play, which I ain't, I ain't knocking it.
And Tasha was talking about how, you know, Corey was so mad that he had to pay an extra $200 or he had to pay like $250 in child support a month or something like that. And he was outraged that, you know, it went from like 200 to 250 or something Tasha K was saying, but a very minimal amount. But that Corey was wilding out over the increase. You have to ask Tasha about that. I don't know. But let's just say that the increase was to $450 acting. You see dropping. I know that, but you're still getting something. It has to be something in your name. Where do we leave off? Oh yeah, so Corey is dollars round. January of this year, boy, this was like a easy. Year. The Corey Holcomb show aired through YouTube, has a wide audience. That's true. January 13th, Anton, father of Leslie, husband of Sharita, appeared on the show. After introductory comments were made by defendant Holcomb and the guest, the two individuals became involved in an intense, heated discussion and provocative remarks were exchanged. That is true. Yeah. What?
So they're just pretty much telling what happened, and, you know, pretty much the paperwork is out there, y'all. This man's family decided to sue them. They got it all in the damn shit. Here's the shirts that they made and all that in the manner that he did it. It's all in the paperwork that they typed up. They had a lawyer go through it and everything. They ain't bullshitting about this. They got multiple calls to action, intentional infliction of emotional distress suffered by, and that's the wife. So that's against all the defendants. So they on Craig and that other lady ass too. Pause. And he's breaking down a lot through this video if a lot of these things got any legs to stand on. So that's why I say this is a long live. It's about 2 hours, so I'm not going to try to go through the whole live. But there is a lot of good information in here of him breaking down every word of this lawsuit that now Corey Holcomb walked himself into. Now, Corey Holcomb also just walked himself into, well, I ain't going to say he got into it, but he's walking on thin ice. He's over there playing with Poetic Flacco on some, you know, talking about he on some grape allegations, which Poetic Flacco being broke down that paperwork. Of course, I always try to go look on both sides because, hey, some of these people do be weird. But, yeah, he's playing with a lot of people's name. Now, if you look at this paperwork right here, it's Corey Holcomb and the 5150 show. So he ain't just suing Corey Holcomb. But here's all the complaints: defamation per se, false light, defamation of Leslie Daniels with respect to T-shirt images, defamation of, I think they say shared, defamation of Sharita Daniels with respect to the T-shirt image. So both of those shirts, they're suing for him illustrating them on those shirts. Now, I think those are going to be kind of difficult to prove. Intentional infliction of emotional distress suffered by Leslie Daniels. Intentional infliction of emotional distress suffered by Sharita Daniels. Now, I think the 17-year-old girl, she will get that because he showed her actual picture and she was underage. So I think they'll get a little something, but it ain't going to be nothing crazy. But shit, anything better than nothing. Violation of California Civil Code Section 3344. Now, I'm not going to look up that civil code or none of that shit like that. I'm pretty sure he probably did. Let's see. No, he didn't. But like I say, I got this information from over there on his channel as far as knowing that there was a lawsuit out there for his wife and his daughter. It does not say Anton Daniels as far as him being the filer of this lawsuit, but it is his daughter and his wife, and it is public records, and y'all can go check it out for yourself. Even Tasha K has it on her Facebook. Here, let me drop that link, so if y'all want to go read the details of that yourself. But anyway, y'all, we gonna get up out of here. I want to keep this live short so it's nice and rewatchable. We've been doing great on the views and everything. I want everybody to make sure you hit the like button, man. Show love to the content. If you're a new subscriber, make sure you turn on your notifications. So any updates that come along, man, we can do a live about it, talk about it. Make sure you subbed up to Earz to the Streetz news, urban news, for the uploads. So any uploads that I be dropping, y'all can get those. Man, I appreciate anybody that checked in. I have to catch y'all on the next round if you didn't get to catch the live, but if you're watching the replay, make sure you hit that like button. But we're gonna get up out of here, and I'll see y'all a little bit later. It is Good Friday. Y'all have a great one. I'm out your area.